They'll be calling you a radical. Sell your kids for food. Nature changes moods. Nature is a whore. Pond scum, they keep getting rid of, very toxic, very dangerous. Freaking too much nitrogen in the soil. It's plutonium, it's a lot of combination. Been drained. This is going on in Utah over and over. No one cares because nature is a whore. We're gonna get right to the salmon numbers. I just got back from New York. Hot? Oh fuck, you don't know hot. You don't know hot. Whoa. So we're gonna get right to the numbers. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get to the salmon numbers. We're gonna get the salmon collapse. As this propaganda, you got these vloggers and blockers who own fishing boats, who, you know, $4.50 a day, come fishing. There's no fish. He says, oh, it's so-so. 0.02 fish per fisherman. 0.02. So-so? It's a total collapse, so let's get right to it. The numbers are in. Copper River numbers. Copper River, 10-year average about 1.4, 1.5 million. Last year, 1.337 million. The year before, 1.4 million. The year before, 1.5 million. Peak days, 200. But anyway, this year, 800,000. Major collapse. Major. I mean, we're talking 50% collapse in the historical number, 10-year average. That's by volume, by number, through the SAR number. Let's talk about by weight. Major collapse, 75%. So Tim has been on, boots on the ground, part of the post-ignorance army, has been in the bays. He's been up and down the Oregon coast, documenting sufficient total collapse. He says, just like I know, because I walked up, he says they're saying they're coming with black SUVs, got monitors, you know, they monitor everything, they come and circle around everything and get it out of there right here, right now, gather up the debris from Fukushima, you know, cancer freaking off the spike, going crazy. He likes to sing our pretty songs. He likes to sing along in Seattle. He likes our pretty songs. He loves to sing along. He likes to shoot his gun. Johnny got his gun, but he don't know what it fucking means. He has no clue what it fucking means. He has no clue what it fucking means, because nature is a whore. Sell your kids for fucking food, because I don't need your fucking civil war. Power hungry, fucking feed the power, bury the fucking poor. Fucking human grocery store, ain't that fucking pretty? Fuck, just like politicians, just like fucking politicians. The fucking species come, the invasive species, the very bottom of the food chain is scum, pond fucking scum. Pond scum, very deadly, toxic, just like our politicians. Fucking selfish, ignorant leaders. Selfish, ignorant people will elect selfish, ignorant leaders. Fucking selfish, self-indulged, ignorant fucking populists will. Nature is a whore. I don't need your fucking civil war. What we have here is failure to communicate. Fucking some men you just can't fucking reach. That's the way you want it. That's the way you fucking get it. So total collapse. So the Kenai. Oh, Kevin, here, remember I fucking reported. I said, don't get geeked up about this. This is a panic run. They came early. This is collapse. Everybody's arguing with me. Oh, no. Fucking peak. It's been horrible for years. It's fucking, since Fukushima happened. This is unequivocal proof that Fukushima is killing the Pacific Ocean. Unequivocal proof. I said a fucking billion times. Fucking 2016 is going to come around, salmon go to sea for fucking 5 years. This will tell the tale. Copper River fucking total collapse. You talk to any of the fish what they're catching, they got fucking cancer tumors all over in the fucking fish. They're skinny, they're white. No, the booking tournament. So the Puget Sound emergency sound. So. Nature is a whore. I mean, it's so fucking lame. Fucking because you got fucking suicided by a blonde. Suicided by a blonde. Look who Courtney's fucking parents are. Oh, psychiatrist at fucking Livermore, Cal Berkeley, the fucking nuclear cartel, fucking same old Samo. These fuckers will troop to anything. So Indian Point, excuse me, Fitzpatrick, Indian Point, they vote not to relicense them again. Fucking here we go. Fitzpatrick says, oh, they rally. We're going to have our jobs. I'm like, fuck, will you believe 40,000 jobs a month in New York via fucking NAFTA for 20 years? I didn't see anybody giving them a bailout. Maybe if we were in a business where we poison people to fucking death and anything, they make 35 grand a year there. Do the math, 7.6 billion. You could buy every one of them out for 10 fucking billion. This is fucking looting. Fuck, as they've been leaking. So they've been covering up the leak. I call it the bank bailout on chemo. It's a major fucking story. Major story. The salmon, major collapse, just like I said. You want to listen to me? We got boots on the ground. Fucking media whores, because nature is a whore. Fucking smells like Teen Spirit. I don't fucking think it smells like, it smells like fucking death. Get a look at this fucking pond. You know, no one gives a shit here. They really don't give a fucking shit. Fucking, they don't care. They don't care. They really don't care. Fucking sad. Get a look at it. Wasted aside by your fucking genocide. The Great Pacific Genocide, very real. You pull back on me all you want. Fucking everybody's having trouble with videos. They're fucking going after me again. Fucking through the NSA fucking machine. You know, they squash us down. Any Fukushima fucking, you know, the anti-nuclear activists, they fucking hate us. So the numbers have totally collapsed. This, I mean, here it is. Here it is. This is unequivocal proof that fucking Fukushima's killing. Oh, no, they're not. Who's testing? Even Ken Buckafuck Buser says there's no one fucking testing. Oh, they have the numbers. I know who has the numbers. The Navy. Look at the USS Reagan versus GE and TEPCO. That was 2 fucking years ago. 2 fucking years. Right now. I was there 2 fucking years ago reporting. She goes forward. 2 years, the wheels of injustice. What a fucking joke. Heads they win, tails they fucking win. Fucking poison the planet and the apathetic fucking sheep. Some men you just can't fucking reach. That's the way you want it. That's the way you fucking get it. You know, this fight's been epic. Fucking my fight for my fucking life. You know, 1998's right there. Fucking Nirvana. You're all in Nirvana serving coffee, fucking washing each other's feet, seeing the fucking debt lay 20 fucking trillion. We don't talk about that. Not one politician will talk one fucking word about the fucking great nuclear disaster called Fukushima. When Wyden went to Fukushima in Oregon, you hear anything out of him? You hear any of you activists go up and ask him? Why don't I do here? I go right to their face. I go to the governor, I go to the... They all know about Fukushima because I'm right in their face about it. Because nature is a whore. You know, human fucking grocery store. Ain't that fucking pretty? It's pathetic. You know, I don't need your fucking nuclear fucking war, which they're already waging on us. Hamilton, Hamilton. Oh, it's all about the play. Yay, Hamilton's. I'm fucking over there trying to restore the fucking grave, getting the money for that for 30 years. I'm the guy, yeah, all Hamilton. So it's real simple. I'm a fisherman in Oregon. What's a boat? I'm a baker. What's a cake? I'm a carpenter. What's a hammer? I love Hamilton. I went to play all Hamilton. What's a tariff? Fucking hello. Up is down, black is fucking white. I'm an environmentalist. I'm green. The Green Party has their platform. CNN fucking reports on it. The Green Party. This is the Green Party right there. Fucking slime, scum. You see one word about Fukushima? I'm a fisherman. What's a boat? I'm a carpenter. What's a hammer? I love Hamilton. What's a fucking tariff? Fucking... I'm the Green Party. What's Fukushima? The greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. This is unequivocal proof of every fucking word I've said. Trying to fucking tell you, shove down the truth down your throat. You can't handle the truth. You don't want the fucking truth. I don't need your fucking civil war. Fucking sell your kids for food. Nature changes moods. Oh yeah, 112 heat index and fucking thing. Everybody's miserable in Army, but we still fought on. You know, we had our event in there. We fucking battled. You know, think bail out on fucking chemo. The whole world's watching. You know, in New York, they don't give a fuck. Apathy, you know, I don't need your fucking civil war. Feed the fucking globalist fucking rich and give cancer to the fucking poor. Human grocery store, ain't that fucking pretty? Sad. Suicided blonde. Suicided by a blonde. Suicided by a blonde. Right there in Seattle, Puget Sound, not a fucking peep more. Emergency closing. So, Copper River. Total, I mean, by weight, this is a major collapse. We're talking down 75 fucking percent. 10-year average by weight, maybe 80. K9 fucking amps up, everybody's all geeked up. I says, don't geek up on this. They're even lower than last year now. And everybody's, oh, it's a massive run, we're all geeked up. Yay, yoo-hoo. And I'm like, oh no, oh no, 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 no. They're fucking freaking out, they're panicking. They're coming in skinny, they're coming in fucking white, they got sores in them, their fucking organs are in fucking Oregon. Forget about it. It's fucking over. He's been at Gold Beach the whole time, he's been all over, he talks to these people. Cancer epidemic, no fucking fish. What's Fukushima? I said 5 years after this happened, because, but we have politicians, we have a popular, I said, is pond scum. We get rid of this group, we just get a new group of pond scum. An invasive species takes over. The tide pools are fucking dead. I walked all the way from Mexico to San Francisco, document. You know, I'm the first one that said the sea lions were starving. You wouldn't believe me until you see videos of them starting to eat dirt. 33% of all the sea lions they got in San Francisco, 33% of them had AML, acute leukemia. Our sea lion, Ogle Zoo, 2013, got acute leukemia and died. Hello, they look like they're starving to death. Oh, whales can't die. More whales are washed up. How remember the garfish? Once in a lifetime you see the dead garfish watch up. 14. 14 in 2 years. 14 in 2 years. And you're not alarmed. 99% collapse in the sardine and anchovies. They're not coming back. More whales washed up on the coast of California in the last 18 months than the previous 300 years. Probably more than the previous 500 years. You know, it's an ecological collapse. Now the salmon collapse. The tide pools are freaking dead. The greatest event in human history. I'm a car. The Green Party. The Green Party. Jill Stein, the only thing great about her is her bank account. I mean, it's pathetic. You know, how can you even consider calling yourself a human rights activist or environmentalist? Even consider without it. First, top of the heap, Fukushima, Fukushima, Fukushima. Major freaking multiple melt. And I've never said Fukushima Daiichi. I've always said Fukushima because Diani melted down too. I've always reported it as multiple Daiichi. You know, many. The emperor has no fucking clothes. Nature is a whore, and everyone's fucking her. And every one of you, these fucking nuclear whores gang raped her. Your own fucking mother, the mother of you, they fucking gang raped her. Fucking mass murder, fucking gang raped her, and you stood by and fucking watched. Or I fight for her, she fights for me. You fuckers all stood by and fucking watched. All of you, the trolls, the fucking rats, the pieces of shit. Brand themselves. This is the greatest ecological fucking. All these fucking PR firms and these fucking trolls and these fucking deniers, your inaction is your action. The marine biologists, every single one of them, pond fucking scum. What a fucking insult to fucking pond scum. Fucking pond scum. Fuck you, you nuclear fucking PR rats. Fuck you, you fucking marine biologists, so-called professors. Your inaction was your action, you fucking scum. I hope you all rot in fucking hell. I don't believe in violence, you know, because fucking, rightfully so, every one of them should be fucking rounded up and fucking hung. Fucking hung like the French are, but I don't believe in that. But it ain't up to me. Fucking every marine biologist, every fucking academic professor, every fucking and we're in the Navy. When are you gonna break ranks? This fucking lawsuit. Hundreds of these kids are fucking sick and dying. Hundreds. You don't give a fuck. We love the truth. No, you don't. You phony fuckers. Phony fuckers. Radiate them. Fucking Mary Antoinette. Let them eat yellow fucking cake. Fucking Fitzpatrick leaking. Why Fitzpatrick's leaking? They just hand over the entire totally fund. 7.6 billion. You just have. I don't give a fuck. Wow. Thank God and chemo, hands up, don't nuke. Fucking hands up, don't loot. That doesn't mean we don't fight as individuals. Fuck. Sell your kids for food. Nature changes moods. Because nature is a fucking whore. You're the fucking rats that stand by and watch her be fucking gang raped by their own. Not me. Not me, because I don't need your fucking civil war. Fucking feed the rich, fucking wild berries the poor. Fucking, you stand aside as she's being fucking genocide. Our army, fucking, you know who you are. Stand strong, fight on, don't fucking give up. Record this in history, these fucking rats. Somebody stood up, somebody understood this is the greatest ecological catastrophe, the greatest catastrophe in human history. Fukushima? No, the cover-up of Fukushima. That's second. Fuck. Fishing collapse. Fishermen that can't fish, skiers who can't ski, surfers who can't surf. It's all fucking pseudo de facto fucking, not even improv. It's all fucking scripted pseudo de facto fucking false equivalency fucking nothingness. Fucking zero. Fucking saved by zero? Fuck no. Suicided by a blonde. Stand tuned.